Today I'm going to give you guys my top 3 reasons why I will never collect these Funko sodas. Here we go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So Funko sodas are the second most popular Funko item that Funko currently has out on the market. And most of you guys might have heard or seen Funko sodas before. However, Funko actually made a recent change to some of them that we definitely need to talk about. And that, of course, is removing the piece count or making some of these sodas unlimited.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
They've done this with 4 different waves now, that of course being the sodas they came out with for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. They also came out with a wave of sodas for Marvel's animated show What If, that is getting season 2 this summer, which I'm actually kind of excited for. Then we also got another wave of Marvel sodas for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which just released in theaters this past weekend. And then we got another wave for DC's Shazam 2, which actually came out with some really cool figures that actually had different molds between the commons and the chases, which I think was kind of a slap in the face to some soda collectors. However, this piece count or removal of the piece count may not matter to you, but it matters to me as a collector, and it is a hard stop reason as to why I will never buy any of these unlimited sodas. So with that being said, let's get into my 3 reasons why. So for reason number 1, chase hunting is now irrelevant. With these sodas now releasing in stores, we don't actually know the official ratio for these sodas. Funko, of course, came out when sodas first initially dropped and told us that there is a 1:6 ratio when pulling a chase with regular numbered pieces. However, with these unlimited sodas, we actually don't know what the ratio is. I've heard of some people in stores finding cases of 8 as well as cases of 6, and we actually don't know how many chases could be in the wild. Since these are officially unnumbered sodas, Funko could just be producing pallets upon pallets upon pallets of chases, so the chase to common ratio could actually be 1:3, 1:4, or maybe even 1:1, making just as many chases on the market as commons. Without knowing that, there really is no thrill to trying to get the chase, and when it comes down to it, that is what soda collecting is all about. Everybody wants that thrill of opening up the blind packaging with the hope of pulling the rare figure, of course that being the chase. And with that rarer version of the figure does come a little bit of a more, or higher value. For instance, some sodas out there that you guys might have seen, like the Iron Man chase, goes for about $60. The pink Batman chase, which was an Emerald City Comic Con exclusive from a couple years back, that actually goes for $250. And then one of the most rarest sodas that have currently hit the market, the Pizza Shirt Freddy chase, limited to only 300, currently goes for $1,110. So this is a huge deal. With not knowing that ratio and not having that excitement with the thrill of the chase, me as a collector, it's very hard to get excited when trying to go out and open up one of these sodas. For reason number 2, shopping in these big box retailer stores such as Walmart and Target is now officially a waste of time. Thanks to flippers, kids, and people just randomly walking by the aisles in Walmart, a lot of these sodas are getting ripped open, meaning that your chance of possibly pulling a chase is now reduced to nil. And why would I want to buy a soda that's been tampered with or opened or even dented at full retail price for my collection? We've actually heard of stories of some people actually buying sodas and then going right over to customer service after opening them and returning them, and then the employees putting them right back on the shelves. As a collector, a consumer, and somebody here in the Funko community, I would much rather buy my sodas from a small retailer like Boom Loot, Epic Collectibles, or even Ralphie's Funhouse, just to name a few, because I'd rather support them and in turn know that I'm getting a completely sealed, untampered with soda at regular price with a chance at chase. For me, that's very important, and I don't see these sodas doing very well in the stores long term, and I've got to question if Walmart or Target will want to have these sodas opened and dented and ripped apart on their shelves for much longer. I've even heard of some of Walmarts across the country actually putting these sodas on deep discount that have been opened or ripped open just to get them out of the store and at least get a few dollars for the product. But hey, That's just me. We'll see how long this lasts. So for reason number 3, why I will never be picking up any of these sodas is because I firmly believe that most of these chases will have zero to very little value in the end. And what I mean by that is, as Funko collectors, most people either collect for value or they collect because they enjoy the products that Funko makes. I actually collect for both. I really like the way that some of the figures that Funko makes looks, as well as collecting something that is going to hold value in the long run. And how that value is determined is 2 things: demand for a certain product or character, and of course if it's rare or limited in any way. If Funko sees that a particular soda is very popular, now with these unlimited sodas, they can actually continue to produce that exact character, which in turn makes more money. And from a business standpoint, that is very smart. However, in pumping out more of that character onto the market, that's going to satisfy the demand from consumers, and it's also going to increase the production count, which therefore ruins the rarity, which also will ruin the value. Now, that's not to say that that is the only reason why I think these sodas will have no value. I actually think these sodas do look pretty good, especially the Black Panther ones. Right here, I actually have the Namor soda, and we actually got this one in a collection recently, and I have to say, the detail on this is awesome. They really nailed the look of him. I love all the different detailing on him. The color scheme is awesome. His spear, of course, he's got all the vibranium and everything. They really did a good job on these Black Panther sodas, which is why I was so disappointed, because I wanted characters like Shuri, like Namor, and Ironheart specifically in my massive soda collection. However, based on the principles of the 3 reasons that I listed off today for you guys just now, I cannot collect these as a collector, because if something has no value down the road, that really limits my options in terms of maybe selling it down the road to possibly get something else for my collection, or if I go to a flea market, a pop swap, a local Comic-Con, and I want to bring my stuff to trade with other collectors, people are not going to trade for something that has little to no value. They want to get something cool for their collection as well. So with that being said, that's why I will not buy any of these sodas no matter what character they make. I've unfortunately heard that there are some Star Wars sodas in production that are also possibly going to be unlimited, and unfortunately, no matter the character, no matter what they make, no matter how cool the chase, I will not be picking any of them up for my collection. But I want to hear what you guys think down in the comments section below. Do you even care if a soda is limited or not? I know I do, and I'm actually very happy because Funko is still producing limited piece count sodas, and those are the ones I'm going to continue to collect, because at the end of the day, a unlimited soda to me is basically a common Funko Pop that will never rise in value or get vaulted. So that's my thoughts. Those are my opinions. We've discussed this a lot on Pop Force 1. We've talked a lot about this on live streams. This is just where I stand. However, if you guys feel differently and want to collect these sodas, please feel free to do so. I am not encouraging or forcing anyone to not collect something that they really like or enjoy having in their collection. But I will say this, I firmly believe that as a collector here in the community, if there is enough of us who stand up and say we will not collect sodas without a piece count and not buy them in the big box stores, that eventually Funko will have to take notice. When their sales numbers start to dip, when these big box retailers like Walmart and Target start putting these sodas on deep discount and clearance all the time, they're not going to be putting them on shelves regularly, and they're going to be forced to continue to make the characters limited. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below about these unlimited sodas, and as always, don't stop shooting until you score.